Hey, Mrparka here to review Mrparka from Wild Eye Releasing. This is a slasher film that's about to come out very shortly, and it takes place in an amusement park, which is always a great setting for a slasher movie or any horror movie, or almost any movie in general. What happens here, it's kind of like Intruder, that the last day of their work, they're forced after to do some paperwork, and of course a pair of killers is in there taking them out. I do like the setting a lot. I think it helps a lot. Steve Rudzinski from, Super Task Force 1 and Everybody Must Die, director, is in it, and he plays the park manager. He does a pretty good job. He's kind of like, trying to get laid and whatnot, and he lets him stay after. As far as more of the other characters, they're solid characters. They're nothing amazingly unique or anything like that, but they are solid enough to fit their character types and seem like generally decent or generally real people. Maybe not too real, but there's a couple. You got your typical negative girl. She has a couple great scenes. In fact, a peer pressure scene.
There's the life of the party. How about you, Jenny girl? You coming?
Oh no, I don't know. It's not really my thing.
Jen. Don't be so frigid. You'll never get lucky with that attitude.
So how far have you and Blake got? Far enough.
Really?
Sounds like Blake's still waiting in the batter's circle.
At least let the poor guy get to second base. You like him, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's cute, but I don't even know if he likes me, so...
Tell you what, bring him to the party. Have a few drinks, you'll have to pick up that habit too, and we'll just see what happens, okay?
I don't know, it's just...
I mean, it's just sex. Gotta do it sometime. You really don't want to miss out. Speaking of missing out...
Har. One time.
More like 5. Tony's got a few problems. Come on, girl. Let's get this over with. Got a little something there.
Nothing like a little peer pressure, especially from a cum dumpster and a future homemaker. Smoke?
Right here. So that's really just a little, subtle humor. Is pretty funny right there. And this movie is, it's not the most amazing movie ever, but it's definitely a solid entry in the slasher genre, and it's a lot of fun. It's not going to, be the best film you've ever seen, but it's going to be a solid movie that you will enjoy thoroughly. It's got decent kills that are done well enough, and use some good camera angles. Spoiler. Spoiler over, but you see what I mean. That was done. It wasn't an amazingly special effects driven thing, but it was decent special effects and a decent shot that really made that scene, and it did a good job. The killers are also decent. Your typical redneck type deals here. And I thoroughly enjoyed this one with decent enough character, decent kills, good setting. It just will make for a good viewing, and the music's not bad either. And it's got a cameo by Doug Bradley, who actually does a really good job. A lot of these horror celebrities will come in for like a day shooting, and they'll phone in a performance. He doesn't phone in a performance here. He really does a really funny job, I thought. And I think there's, of course, a little twist at the end here, but I think people enjoyed this one. I thought the characters were decent enough. I thought the kills were decent enough. I didn't see any CGI or any cheap things like that. There's a green screen effect, but it's not horrible, and it's only used for a few seconds. This DVD has a commentary track, bloopers, trailers. Wild Eye, like I said, is a new company, and I'm liking what they're doing. They released Mold, among other things, tons of other things, and I think I like where their company's going. I think people will dig this one. It's a new slasher movie that does all the right things in all the right places without overdoing it or underutilizing it and things like that. Check out Mrparka, you know? Have a good one.
I guess I'm gonna have to start thinking of a new career.
Hey, thanks for coming around with me. This place gets really creepy at night.
Not a problem. Happy to help. Can't let a young lady walk around a dark amusement park by herself.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no way. Manager Marty.
I see you're using the women's now.
We were just talking, Marty.
The party's in the lounge. Let's keep it in there.
Yeah, it's really sad about the park. But I'm sure you'll find something.
It's not the end of the world. I'm sure we'll both find something. So, Blake, any ideas?
Well, his car is still here, so he has to be somewhere.
So, there's something that I wanted to ask you.
I think we should get back to the party.